We've been following the historic drawdown of the Green Peter Reservoir for weeks now. And tonight, the city of Sweet Home hosted a meeting at City Hall where hundreds of people gathered to hear from officials and voice their concerns in person. KEZI 9 News reporter Jennifer Singh went out to Sweet Home today to hear why so many people want answers.
I got a bunch of whys. I got a bunch of questions.
Questions including,
who knows what could be contaminating our water that could affect humans and babies and children and older adults, people with weak immune systems, people with skin issues. All sorts of people will and most likely suffer from the consequences.
That's why more than 100 people from all over Sweet Home gathered in City Hall Monday night, and more than 100 more joined virtually to hear a water quality information session.
It's horrible that one person, a judge, can say, this is what we're going to do.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers joined virtually to explain why the court-mandated drawdown of the Green Peter Reservoir began in the first place, why it has continued, and to hear why so many people in Sweet Home are not just frustrated, but heartbroken.
It was a beautiful fisheries. Now it's wasteland. It's horrible. And it'll be years to recover, if it ever does.
People in Sweet Home say they first started seeing the impact of the drawdown as early as the beginning of June. Among those impacts are thousands of dead kokanee salmon, their source of water 10 times murkier than what's typical, water at home that was once award-winning quality now discolored, and also now highly chlorinated as disinfectant.
It just smells like chlorine really bad, and it's really gross tasting. It burns my skin, like my nose burns. I've only been showering once a week because of how bad it is.
People I talked to say they know they weren't going to get solutions from this meeting, but they just wanted to get their concerns put out there.
I'd like to talk to the judge why this happened. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace to Oregon. It's a disgrace to community. All this is going to die.
In the meeting, officials with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers reminded people that the drawdown is court mandated, and they are and have to continue to abide by a judge ruling, a ruling that is planned to go through at least 2024.
I wouldn't imagine anyone else would want to live here if they have to pay hundreds to thousands of dollars out of pocket for water bottles for the next however many years they're here.
Officials with the city of Sweet Home say they are now pursuing all avenues to try and correct this going forward. They are now investigating legal options and litigation with multiple law firms, and they are discussing with other cities and the county now that the city of Sweet Home is paying the consequences.
I just hope they figure it out soon.
In Sweet Home, Jennifer Singh, KEZI 9 News.